Alright, hello. Yeah, so as the title says, this will only be small talk for today. And it'll definitely be a small stream. Since, yeah, a lot has been going on IRL lately. So, my time has been getting a bit more strapped than usual, unfortunately. But anyways, how are you guys doing? Wherever you are out there in the world. As for myself, I'm definitely a bit tired. More than a bit. Um, kind of stayed up a whole day yesterday. So I'm kind of like zoning out on my thinking process here. But yeah, managed to get some hours of sleep. Um, probably not enough for my case. I think it was around probably 6 hours, which I think some people can literally run with that, but oh man, maybe it's a sign that I live too comfortably or something. But I definitely need a couple hours more since I just do not think well. I mean, it used to be. I used to operate okay from just 3 or 4 hours sleep, but that would be years ago. I can't do that anymore since maybe I did that too much, and now my my thinking skills aren't up to scratch whenever I'm tired now. But besides from sleep, uh, as for anything else going on, um, apart from IRL stuff, there's not much to talk about. I mean, I have been, uh, not a lot, but I have been practicing art a little bit. I've even, uh, drawn, uh, a whole, canvas, I guess I should say. Since it's not like I've drawn multiple things, but more like, uh, drawn, uh, well, like, I guess one whole anatomy, I should say. Something like that, if that makes any sense. But yeah. As for the look of it, I thought it could be better, but I felt like at least in that drawing, like surprisingly, when we're talking about the head, I feel like the head is actually not bad. Also done hair on it, but uh, I still don't know about it, so I'm probably still gonna have to pay attention to hair every now and then. And then when it came to the body, I know there was already a mistake on the shoulders. One is just a bit long. Well, one is longer than the other one. Um, and it's kind of a struggle to change it because of how the body is posed as well. So yeah, don't know what to do about that. Anything else with the body? Not sure, cause one arm is down and the other would, uh, like, or at least like half of the arm is like up, right? So, so feels like for me, a difficult change to do without having to restart constantly, so I thought maybe it's okay then. Now, fingers, when it came to the fingers, I don't know what to say about it, because it definitely is, you know, a struggle. I'll say that. It definitely is a struggle. And then I started doing like a cube method on top of it. So it worked for one hand. The other hand, I'm not so sure actually. Cause the other hand, I sort of did and did not do it, and I don't know why I have this habit of, uh, what, the habit of, if I found something that works, for some reason I just forget about it, and then just do random free roam things, or free form, I should say. So, yeah. But I should probably use that method a lot more, because it's basically just triangle or square, and then put cubes on top of it. Or like one cube for like one ridge on the finger. Something like that basically. And yeah, I thought that was a method that could be, you know, be useful. And anything else? I guess as for the body itself, like the general body area, could definitely be better. Definitely be better. As it might be a bit too, let's say, wide. I mean, it could be very simple and I could just show it, right? But it's kind of one of those drawings that are a bit too spicy. So, yeah. Either way, I still think I should just start anew, probably. I don't know if I'll actually continue that drawing, since I don't know. It was kind of just in the moment sort of thing, right? When drawing it, because it would kind of be like that one thing where, oh, saw a specific reference, and just decided to, you know, try for myself. But now that sort of magic is gone, so I just don't feel like drawing it as much. But who knows if I might return to it. As for drawing itself, well, I don't think we're doing any today, but next week we'll see if I'm not too swamped up with my time. But yeah, I've been unfortunately, or maybe fortunately, busy. Don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing actually, but I guess it depends how you look on it. Anyway, anything else? It's like I said, like last stream, right? I don't even know what what was on my mind last week, but last week after I ended the stream, I knew I had that one thought, but I should have got across stream. Never got to it. Why? Because it happens every time. I do not know why. But yeah. I mean, I guess I should start. I'll probably always say this, but I just never really get around to, you know, just changing how my profile looks and all that stuff. But it's probably very important to do so. Or to an extent. Though, I do remember myself saying maybe it's not that important, so yeah, it's kind of a back and forth thought of mine, I guess. Hmm. Anyway, I haven't been doing too much on my end, actually, now that I think about it. I haven't been wanting to play any games recently, too. It's kind of just been, you know, sit down, computer on, watching YouTube, or, you know, just a few Twitch streams. And that's basically been it. Maybe a single player game there or two. Since I don't really play online for games that much anymore, so since I don't know, there hasn't been a game interesting for me to play online for. There's not that game loop I'm looking for. I haven't had one in quite a while, so it's kind of like, well, if it happens, it happens. But if it doesn't, more time for me. Since I could focus on other things now, can't I? But yeah, I mean that's sort of what it's been so far. But in this moment right now, it's probably good that I'm not putting so much time into online games right now at this moment. Otherwise, that would be bad. Trying to juggle this, and whatever I need to do, and online would be straight bad. Because I had just barely gotten to bed just yesterday. No, today actually. Today, literally. Like 6 hours ago. No, 8 hours ago. So, yeah. No, wait. No, 2 hours ago I woke up. Okay. And then 6 hours ago I was asleep. Yeah. I got it right. I can math. But, yeah. Excuse me. Oh man. I have not worked on a single thing. Honestly. What would you do with more time? Hmm. Oh yeah, I guess let's just start uh putting together a sort of another, or basically just another reference folder again, since I found a few practice methods I might follow on Twitter. Though I might have to, like I said again, put them all into a folder, download them, so I can try them out at some point. As for the tablet itself, it's probably going to be an occurring problem for me to get used to. Because I looked into how to get better at. I mean, I guess maybe my proficiency in just drawing a line or something. And yeah, it's weird because there's times where I can draw a line and times where I can't. So I guess I'm just struggling on how to use a pen. It's just very different from pen to paper. Oh, as for Japanese, I really don't know how to get back into the swing of things with that one. But I still have the book, actually, that I used to practice with, so I could probably go, well, to the beginning of it. Don't want to overwhelm myself with it, since otherwise it'll just be exactly hard as I say for myself to get back into it. So I'll just have to ease into it, probably. But I've definitely been slacking off when it comes to any workouts, so I haven't did any for like past 2 weeks, I think. Or maybe, I don't know if I'm exaggerating, but I know I've missed quite a lot of days. So that definitely sucks a lot. Way too much. Way too much days. Yeah. I think that's about it on my end, actually. It probably is gonna be a short, unless many thoughts pop in now, but that's probably after I click off the stream. But yeah, I think things are just going in a rushed manner at the moment on my end, so just have to, pull through. And just keep along the timeline. Since it's definitely a busy time, and I'm not sure if it'll stay like this for this month, or it will bleed onto the next one, so I'm not really sure. But I know after the second month, I'm practically home free, hopefully. And I could probably start getting some videos down. Streams are probably gonna be shorter though than the average that I've already have on the channel. So yeah. Though on the plus side, we'll see if I actually do get to posting anything, right? So, as for videos, same progress so far when it comes to what I said last week, is I need to start adding music. Still haven't figured that out, or actually, I don't remember if I said that's the same progress. Um, basically, I guess might as well say for now, finished visual context, I guess, like, you know, whatever uh commentary I'm basically, you know, saying with the video, the visual context matches. So literally just the video part is fine, I think. Now it's the audio, but the commentary is already placed, so it's already fine on that end. But now it's the music that I need to more or less go through, which I've not started that much. Which usually is my favorite part. It's just that for this video, I'm finding out that I want to try a different music. Instead of just always Persona. So it's definitely been a challenge to find out what music actually goes with the video this time around. Because I actually had Persona music in mind when making this video, but then I was like, well, kind of want to try something new and see where it goes, but it certainly is a difficult task to do. So that's very, well, not a difficult task to do, but more like when you have the intention of doing something and have it in place a certain way, it's kind of hard to now repurpose it, because it's kind of like doing 80% of said thing and then you changed it for something that's not intended for, but you still have to fit it in anyway. So yeah, I don't know if that puts anything into perspective, but more or less, I just have to see and find out if it works. Since it's basically just been me going through music lists and just been like, does this seem to fit the context? I don't know. Next one. Alright, next one. And yeah, it's been something. Or maybe I'm just too picky. I don't know. Maybe I'm just too specific, which is that one I could think is a bad thing. Paralysis in analysis sort of thing. But yeah. I think that's genuinely it now. Yeah. So, you know what? I think it's been a good small talk session. So, yeah. Thanks for listening to my ramblings. And yeah, I think I'm gonna head out now and get some good sleep since, yeah, I definitely have not had time for the usual sleep I usually have. But even then, the sleep I usually have, I'm still somewhat lazy anyway, but you know what they say. You gotta take down that sleep debt. But apparently, I've heard that you cannot, like, sleep to repay that debt, if that makes sense. Like, I've heard it doesn't work the other way around. Like, once you get sleep debt, that's it. You're done. Like, if that's true, then, man, that is cruel. But I guess that goes for all of us. Try to get the most sleep you can. Or at least the most on average. So, yeah. But, anyhow, I didn't even say my words right just then. I went, and anyhow. I was thinking like two words at once just then. But as I was gonna say, that's the end of the stream, and I'll see you guys next week. Hopefully, with more energy, maybe a longer stream as well, and hopefully, you did actually find this as a calming experience, by the very least, to anyone who's listening out there in the world. And I'll see you that very day next week. See ya. Bro, what would we be doing next week? Well, who knows? That we'll find out. Anyhow, later.